Federation revenue earned in April. All right, and this is mostly people say this is mostly what we do in the country now. We have state governors and commissioners of finance of various states go collect monies, come back, and generate internal revenue from different states. We really aren't trying as much as possible to harness the resources that we have to a point where, regardless of what comes from the Fed, from the center, you're doing very well. But like it is another routine for every month, and this is another one. So money has been shared. Would local governments get their share directly and use it judiciously to provide some dividends of democracy to people at the grassroots? That's another question entirely. But the communique issued by the FAC at the end of its meeting in Abuja indicated that the 616 billion naira comprised revenue from value-added tax, exchange gain, and gross statutory revenue. A breakdown of the distribution also showed that from the gross statutory revenue, the federal government received the largest part of it, the largest chunk, which is about 239 billion naira. And many also are complaining for the federal government, who some have argued that may not be doing too much, should not be getting that biggest chunk of the monies, because, well, truth is most of these monies come from the various states. The federal is just a collection point. And many have argued that they shouldn't be holding a very huge chunk of that money. Well, who am I? The states received 121 billion naira as against the federal, which received 239 billion. The states altogether received 121 billion naira, shared amongst them perhaps. The local government councils received 93 billion. So the federal is getting almost times two of what the states would get. I think it goes for a lot of questioning. You need to ask these questions. But while the oil producing states received 46 billion naira as 13% derivation revenue, well, they are the oil producing states. But in as much as we are arguing that the federal government might be taking too much of the monies, or what the states are not getting as much as they ought to get with regards to how much that they generate from their states, isn't it also fair to say that the local governments are not also getting what they should get from state governments as well? That's another point of it. The local governments, are they really autonomous financially? Well, they're working towards their financial autonomy. But then would they get that full autonomy as a local government, as a third tier of government, so that people at the grassroots, in villages where they haven't had light or roads or water for years on now, can begin to say, okay, we have potable drinking water? Will that happen? Will those kind of things ever happen? These are questions that we need to ask. Well, for oil producing states, the complaint is we're not getting enough, right? For the oil producing states, they're not getting enough. This is where the resources that fuel the nation comes from. We need more. But the little that comes, how effective have they been used? Have they been put into use? How effective, how efficient have they been managed? What can we tangibly look at and say, this is what the 46 billion naira, for instance, 13% derivation revenue, this money is that would be shared amongst oil producing states. How effective would they be used? That's another question that we need to ask altogether. Well, if you just tuned in, though, that's what we do here on the show. We take a look at most of these news breaking stories, political, and then we get your reaction to them and get to hear what you think and how you feel about them. I'm pretty sure that you have a lot to say with what is happening. So remember that you can use our SMS portal and send a message to our SMS portal, 0701 933 9962, 0701 933 9962. That is our SMS portal. And now, something else that's also trending in the political space is the revelation made by the federal government. The plan is to implement a policy that would remove the ownership of liquefied petroleum gas cylinders from consumers. You call them cooking gas popularly, but they're actually LPGs, liquefied petroleum gas. Now, this policy and this idea, if we look at it in details, how effective would it be? This is not the Minister for State Petroleum Resources, CP Kachiko, floated this idea sometime last year. I thought it was going to come as early as possible, or at least it's coming now. But it was speaking at the stakeholders forum on LPG penetration in Abuja, and then that was where he stated that the policy would require that the ownership of gas cylinders rest strictly with the dealers and distributors. Fair enough. You could say you want to manage accident rates and the rest of them, and for recycling purposes, many things that you might want to get. But then, how readily available would this product be for those who use cooking gas, LPG? Because according to him, the move was part of a strategy to deepen the penetration of LPG, also known as cooking gas, and address issues of safety. Issues of safety, yes, but this as a tool to deepen the penetration of LPG. How? If you want Nigerians to use